Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 5 of the Glorious Revolution as Dithmarschen. Last episode we left off with the decision whether or not to full annex Friesland. Now, 1.30 has been a very interesting patch. And one which has made me lose all faith in great powers as allies. So, playing around with the idea, I was thinking, okay, I could probably ally some great powers. Right. One of those actually came down to being France. Over here, I looked at that, and I'm like, okay, 48 is definitely achievable for us. Considering we're only at 25 relations, so 48 is very easily for us to get, or it's very easy for us to get. However, France being at war, and France also, I checked, made sure they actually have 5 loans, which can easily, I can't actually check right now, I don't think, but can translate to like 1,000 ducats in debt for France easily. I mean, if my loans are 32 ducats, and I'm, you know, what's that, 63 dev, then France, I imagine, has like 200 ducat loans or something, but anyways, yeah, France would probably say no. Denmark is fighting pretty much the entire HRE. They're having a pretty tough war, so they probably won't help me, and I don't want to take the chance just for those 2 provinces. A much better thing to do would actually be to vassalize. And I think I might just do that. Owned by Dithmarschen or a Peasant Republic ally. I might just subjugate them instead, though, because it's less AE and I can feed them other land, which is also Dutch as well. And I'm sure they have claims on Dutch stuff, or maybe they don't, but it doesn't matter to me. I'll probably just end up doing this, though, instead. Just take all their money, vassalize them, remove rivalry, which will give me a much smaller coalition, something I can actually handle, you know, and maybe. I think that's just a much better idea instead. I don't get to do this, though, because, you know, they're not an ally. But, I can end up taking different lands. I can take this. I can take this. Which are in the same area, same state. So, you know, kind of works out. Kind of. But also not really. Anyways, let's try and improve relations with our subjects here. 1 with Lübeck and 2 with Friesland. Yeah, they don't really like me. Not very much. But we can improve that. So Lübeck can improve very little, but we'll get there. Bremen's no longer a valid rival. We'll revoke that. I'm wondering if Austria would still protect them. Yeah. They're a little bit preoccupied, but they're still willing to protect them, which is maybe not great, but whatever. Let's improve relations. I don't care how much money Lübeck sends me, I'm still siphoning all their trade, which is more money than they'd ever give me, so that's fine. As for our next steps, I want to rival maybe Brunswick. They are an ally, though, which does make this a little troublesome. Maybe Gelre. Definitely Gelre, actually, or Gelre, as it is. And, I can use Conquest on one of those provinces. The only issue is that they are actually friends with France. Does not make my life very easy. But I can check to see if France would join. Yeah, France actually wouldn't join. Okay, cool. I could call in Brunswick and Flanders. Flanders, okay, and Brunswick, which I can take a single province from. In fact, just to be extra cheeky. I could even co-belligerate him as my own ally. Wouldn't that be disgusting? I'll hold off on that first, though. I have my preparations to make. So how about we get ourselves a general, or make the Syndic one? Yeah, sure. Denmark doesn't really seem to realize just how bad of an idea it is for me to join this war. Like, how absolute... I can't even... Words cannot describe how bad of an idea it is for me to join this war. There are no words to describe how absolutely terrible of an idea that is. I'm gonna have to say no to that one, Chief. I'm sorry, but I can't. I just can't do that. Anyways, back to my own ambitions here. Let's build up our army size a little bit larger. And I'm actually gonna wait until declaring them as my rival. I'm gonna wait until we're actually at war with Galera here, I think. I think that's a better idea. Yeah, because I mean, France is in debt. There's no way they're not gonna be in debt for a while, so doesn't really matter. I can bring in Volgas to help. Don't know if they would, though. If they would ever do anything. They can help siege a little bit, that's true. Let's get some Republican tradition. I'm all down for that. Next election is in 2 years? Yeah, sure. Do that. So we can keep this guy. Wouldn't mind doing that. Oh, it's January. Let's take our next tech. Local tax is looking good. Just gotta wait for the next mill tech as well. How are we doing here? Yeah, they're not very happy, but that's fine. Could not really care less about how happy they currently are. Let's go with base tax. I don't like how the burghers have so many events, giving them a ton of stuff. Reform Republic, free enterprise, and yeah, I guess it's my own doing giving them so many free things, so I guess that's fair. Yeah, it's kind of my own fault. So, Denmark's gonna get clapped over here. You know, there's no way around that. Big shame for them. Might be an opportunity for me to actually invade stuff here, though, who knows. Yeah, I mean, if they absolutely collapse, then sure, I'll take whatever I want. I could even support Sweden's independence if they're willing to let me. They're loyal, but not for long. I feel like Denmark's loss is going to change their opinion enough. So let's get prepared here. Actually, not quite. I do have to wait a few months so I get this claim. I want this claim just so I can connect myself up here. Now we'll raise the maintenance. Move it right there. Ah yes, disloyal subjects, my favorite. Doesn't matter from that war though. Let's see who's gonna support their independence, because someone's gonna improve relations with them. People always like to do that. Holland's opinion. Yeah, maybe. I could see it. I could see them trying. You're actually in a war with someone else, too. Oh, even Flanders wouldn't join now, so it'd just be Brunswick. Okay. Okay. Declare Brunswick in a rival real quick. The claim, declare on Gelre here. Don't actually need to bring in Vorgast. But I will declare on you. You have access to Ravensburg. You have terrible access because you're at war with someone else too. God damn it. Well, let's do what we do here. We'll get them out of the war first. And we need to make sure we need to occupy Gelre itself. That's a lot of dev. I'm probably going to make a lot of people even angrier here. We'll see. All in the name of that good old progress. I could even form Hanover, but I think that gives me different missions. I don't really want those different ones. Not really. Should I go for... Yeah, I probably should go for that, actually. Yeah, make that Diplo cost practically nothing. 400? That's super cheap, goddamn. And we'll keep this guy, because we're at 100 Republican tradition. He'll end up giving us even more Diplo, which is cool. Production's always nice. Gotta make sure that I'm the one who's stepping on the right place, though. I want to make sure that I get to sit on this one capital province. It's just the one. I don't need anything else in my life. Thank you. Oh, there we go. And then we'll get to sit on this for a super long time until everything decays. Isn't that fun? That's so stupid. This is gonna take so long. HRE expansion is so slow. Oh, I actually had a heart attack there. I'm like, oh, they're gonna fight on top of me. That's bad. But no, we're actually fine. And we've completed... Oh, it's just high income. It's kind of useless. I think I'll wait until manufactories for that one. Okay, we won the siege, the one province we need. I'll send the cannon over there. And we'll siege down the rest of this. I'm gonna wait for that to actually be sieged. Still at medium somehow, weird. Anyways, I want the one province. Oh, that's hefty. Oh, that's hefty. Ooh, that's hefty. Let's see if I can... Whoa, says a reformation. I might want to swap. I should change to Protestants. Wouldn't that be a good idea? Don't know how useful Catholic is to me right now. It's a big thunk. I could do that. Maybe I will swap to Protestant. It's generally more useful. Still, I mean, it's great. I mean, Catholic's great now. You get things like Immensa Aeterni Dei, which is one of the best things ever made. But Protestant still has some pretty sweet stuff. Like, you know, discipline, morale, improve relations, maybe? I don't know if that's part of it. I bet it isn't, though. I don't think I've ever seen that, so don't think it is a part of that, but anyways. I'll take the Diplo power, that's fine. And we'll wait until we get the new year, so that's very few people. We take the one province. I'll humiliate, actually, get war reps, and we'll move on. So I get a bunch of power projection and humiliate rivals done. And we've connected up our wonderful Peasants Republic here. And then Gelera, or Gelera, I just want the one province. See, this is the problem. This. The fact that I'm going to have to wait, let's see, an estimate of 4-5 years for that? Yeah, that's going to take a long time. 2.6 a year. We can't make that any better. We can invest money in making that better, though. Which I should definitely do. Yeah, let's invest money in making that better. We'll fire a bunch of level 1 advisors until we get this guy. There you go. Which then makes it 3 per year. Oh, that's nice and even. I like that. So 3 per year. That's still going to be a solid 6 years until it's comfortable to annex that. 6 years. That's a long time. 6 whole years. Good lord, that is a long time. Well, it is what it is. Take that autonomy, whatever. That's gonna take a long time. Okay, 6 years, 6 years. It's just 6 short years, no problem. No problem at all. 6 very, very short years. I'd also like to ally France, or attempt to, within that time. France, I assume, is well, poor as hell. They usually are. Yeah, 4 loans, that's cool. Any other great nations which are looking my way? Papal State, maybe. Being bullied by Venice. Maybe not. England. I have to pick one, England or France. I'd probably go with France. They can actually help. Unless they say no. And there's Castile. I'd be cool with that. Be friends with both Castile and France. Oh, and Austria's inherited 4 provinces of Burgundy. Well, isn't that just nice? Good for them. 4 whole provinces. Congratulations. Make sure that unrest is down. Just increase our size anyway. Are you actually going to siege that? Hold on, let me change modes here. Yeah, they've been reduced to like 2 provinces again. They're not going to get much done. But let's see if we can't ally both France and Castile. You know, in theory, they won't both betray me, right? Who knows? They very well could, and probably will, to be honest. Oh, you're fighting... Dude, that's just rude. You know Lubeck has no fighting capability. That's just bullying. Come on. Come on. Oh. Gotta be joking. That's a joke, right? That is not... Oh, there's no joke? Oh, you're... Darn. Guess Hungary's dead, and now I have no friends in high places anymore. Very unfortunate. France is totally down to ally me now, that's cool. I don't know about Castile, though. I'd have to bring them up to friendly. See what we can do about that. Let's get morale of armies. Sure, that's cool. We'll speed 5 this. We don't have much to do here. Let me simply encourage outraged countries to be a little less outraged. And yet, we still wait a very, very long time. So, 2 of my great power-ish allies, 2 very powerful allies, Denmark and Hungary, are dead. You actually stole Hamburg. I'll give you that. That's impressive, and also, it's free real estate, so I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. That makes my life so much easier for taking Hamburg. Unfortunately, it does make Denmark hate my guts, and they'll probably want to kill me. But generally, so far, we're having a good game. Pretty good. It's a big old stroke of luck there. Alright, so France would ally me. Castile's a little bit on the fence there. With 30 problem. Yeah, I've lost a bunch of trust because there were a bunch of stupid wars. I don't... AI, man. AI. I should have just refused Denmark's. I should have just, like, said, yeah, we're not gonna help each other in offensive wars. That would have made my life simpler, but Hungary, I just can't. I could not help Hungary. There's nothing I could do about that. There just isn't a single thing I could do to help. Castile, though, yeah, it really is the trust that's dropping that by 18 whole points. So that is not cool. France is in their golden era. They might actually help me in the event of a coalition. I don't know. Who else would help me? Or might help me? Yeah, Castile. That's one of them. Still, come on. Oh, we've actually run out here. Oh, and you've declared war on Austria. Oh, buddy. You've got balls. I'll give you that one. I'm gonna say no to that one. I actually said yes, but I just hit C. That's my bad. But anyways, yeah, France is... Woo. Woo. France really has gone ahead and done something there. That is extremely ballsy. I'm still gonna have to wait a few years on this one. There's no real way around that. Lübeck kinda likes me, that's cool. Friesland still hates me, extra cool. And we're waiting a long time, well... Helra just walks around and does nothing for a long time. You know, that's the vibe right now. I'm a little more nervous about actually allying France then, because they might just say no. You know how the AI is in this batch. They go to war with great powers, well, practically bankrupt, just to get more bankrupt, and then refuse your defensive calls. It's just how it is. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work out. Definitely not down here. My army's not strong enough. They're neutral towards us. And that trust, man, it just hurts. It just hurts. Let's give it one more sweep just to see who it could be. Naples is on OPM now, so that's useless. Maybe Papal State? Probably not England. Let's take care of those Lübeck rebels for them. There we go. Okay, you know what we'll do? We'll wait until December, I think. And then we might take it. I think that would be fine. We also get an extra merchant. I could throw them into the Baltic. There we go. A little bit of extra trade in Lübeck here. Here we are just waiting a long time. Trying to decay some AE here. That's so many nations. How much are we getting per month? You know, it's really not that bad. Mainly because we have a large amount of Diplo gains, so I'm not too concerned. I could just, of course, you know, reduce all of that war exhaustion, no issue, but... yeah, still, big pain. We'll improve tax a little. Now that colonialism spawned, just to make it a little faster. And how is this whole spread gonna look here? Oh, I just started deving. Let's see. It spawned in France, actually. Oddly enough, you usually don't see it in France. England, Portugal, Spain, well, Castile. You know, usually those guys, but yeah, not often in France. Oh boy, this call for peace is going to hurt for a little while. We can drop that, though, at least. Fort defense for 5 years longer, yeah, I'll take that, sure. And how's our time looking for the rest of today? Oh, we don't have much left, okay. We're in October, November. I'll lose 10 prestige, that's okay. I'll take that inflation. Still lots of nations. It's 2 less, though, that's good. France is still down. France still at war with a major power, which I cannot help them with. Keep improving with Castile. Maybe one day we'll be looking cool. Maybe one day we can be friends, Castile. We'll see. Losing very little money per month, so I'm not that concerned. Wait, did you actually go and take that? Because that's cool. Still don't know where their army is. Their army probably doesn't even know where their army is. Their country definitely doesn't know where their army is. Oh, that war exhaustion is starting to hurt. God damn. We can only pull this off for the rest of this year, and then we'll have to peace out, because it's just taking too long. And then we'll just have to stick with what we got on France here, and hope that they'll protect us. Put all of our eggs in one basket. Yeah, it's always worked, right? Definitely. Maybe I could actually change the tides here and ally up with Poland. Now that I think of it, that's a little cursed, but There might be something behind that. The trust is still really low, though, which is a big issue for us. Okay, we've pretty much run out of time, both in the game and in our recording for today, so we're just gonna have to annex it. Ally up with France. They might even call us into a war. Is that an offensive war? It is. They'll probably call us in, but I'll actually accept it, maybe. Or maybe? Will they actually call me in? I don't know. Might have been too long. We'll see. It's usually pretty immediate. If they were going to, then they would have by now. Weird. I don't like that. It's a little uncomfortable. Okay. We're done with that. And we can't grab this, though. Grab 2. Yeah, I still have to grab this province. That's what it is. There's some things I can do. For instance, I can go to war with someone who's not in it yet, or I can go to war with half of the coalition. I can ally Sweden. Oh, well, that's interesting. I do like that. Because they're going independent. But they wouldn't defend me. They'd call me into an offensive war, and I can't help them. 4 out of 5. I think I might just ally up the Papal State, if nothing else. I mean, come on, right? They're not at war. No, they are at war. They're winning, though. I don't care. They might call me in, but it's, like, immediate. Brandenburg would join a coalition. Let's see what else we can do here. So, this coalition has turned into... This is half of it, right? In these 6 days, 4 more people have joined. Good lord, you guys gotta calm down. Gotta calm yourself there. Are you a part of it? No. Looking for someone with weak allies. That I have any sort of ability to fight. Not you, I mean, come on. It's like 36,000 men. Probably can't even fight half of it. Because none of it went to here. Or here. Or here. Or here. Like these guys didn't join. They could have. They didn't. Alright. Let's take as many allies as I can. I will go over my limits just to protect myself. Wouldn't be the first time, and it won't be the last time I'm doing this type of thing. How about Muscovy? Pretty unlikely. How about you? Sorry, how about you? Pretty unlikely. You? Somewhat unlikely, but not impossible. In the future, maybe. Okay, let's check. Who might? Provence is an OPM. I mean, I'll take Magdeburg. They actually do like me, which is cool. Okay, let's try and keep allying people. So that we have like a large network of defensive allies. Just in case. I mean, I'm making so much Diplo, I might as well, right? Let's go and try and be friends with Triad as well. Literally just as many people as I could possibly be bothered to ally. And that should keep us relatively safe. Well, okay, that's great. That's the end of today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed the, well, a repeat of just stand and wait on a bunch of provinces for a long time. But for now, this is Quarbit signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a quick shout out for the patrons for the month of July, especially those we have in the Admiral tier, Ben Greenhagen, Cara Newley, and Tiger Pop. Those in the General tier, Justinian, Brennan Arcano, and Alexander Baker. Those in the Prince tier, Natsuki, Rockbox 2020, and TFLJ Martis. And as always, in the King tier, we have Chewy Shoot. Thank you guys so much for your pledges. It means a lot to me. You're helping to move this channel forward much more than you know. And as always, I cannot possibly thank you enough.